showing for intermediate champion in our Guernsey ring. The award and banner are presented by the Guernsey show sponsors, and the rosette is presented by Doug and Linda Hodorf of Eden, Wisconsin. From our summer junior 2-year-old class, there were 3 head of juniors entered. Entry 705 was first, High Guern View, James Dean, Alabama, owned by Elaine Dinderman, Orangeville, Illinois. Entry 710 was second, Twin County Tina Turner, owned by Landry Fraley of Muncie, Pennsylvania. From our spring junior 2-year-old class, where there were 4 head of juniors, entry 718 was first, VGCB GP Don't Stop the Party, owned by Lauren and Lucas Weisensell and Bryn Gruey of Deerfield, Wisconsin. Entry 722 was second, Golden Pines JD Buttercup, owned by Brittany Taylor, Layla Schuler, and Kaylee and Kelsey Haig of New Glarus, Wisconsin. From our senior 2-year-old class, with 3 heads shown, entry 728 was first, RHG Villa Breezy Venus, owned by Allison Gartman of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Entry 730 was second, Valley Gem App Melcher Hart, owned by Jacob Logan and Madison Harbaugh of Merriam, Wisconsin. From our junior 3-year-old class, where there were also 3 heads shown, entry 738 was first, High Guern View Drone Antigua, owned by Elena Dinderman of Orangeville, Illinois. Entry 737 was second, Cadence Gold Rush J Luxurious, owned by Braxton Dorn and Olivia Jenrick of New Glarus, Wisconsin. And from the senior 3-year-old cow class, with 2 heads shown, entry 750 was first, Donnybrook Ammo Stevie, owned by Brittany Taylor and Layla Schuler of New Glarus, Wisconsin. And second was entry 753, KN Drone Mariah, owned by Caroline Egolf of Cherubusco, Indiana. Judge Reith is now ready to name his intermediate champion of the International Junior Guernsey Show. Judge Reith.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this class for intermediate champion for the junior show? Wow. Pretty exciting. I can't say enough about, you know, really the exhibitors all day long, these juniors banged in right with everybody, and boy, they got some beautiful cows out here. And I don't want to take nothing away from these other ones, but we pulled out 6 cows. I said we'll pull out 5, and I'm like, we got to pull out 6. They're just that good, and boy, when you get them in line up and see them out here, unbelievable show. And it's, I mean, just great quality down the line, great udders, and the cows got power and got width, and it's fun judging when you got the right kind of cows, and boy, when you get a show like this, it's been pretty exciting. So I'm going to go out, I'll select my intermediate champion, and our reserve intermediate honorable mention, I will give some reasons. There's a lot of beautiful cows out here, but I think when you know, when we sit there and look at them, get them side by side, and there's 3 cows. They got width, they got power. You stand behind them, they got big rear udders, and you just got frame galore. And like I talked about, judging the heads and necks on these cows, when you see these 3 champion cows come at you with a muzzle, with a chest. But I think it really comes down to it's very close between our senior 3 and a junior 2, but I think when you got one more lactation, you got a little bit more power up to the front end. I think on the move, maybe a little stronger right through that loin region. just a fantastic intermediate champion. What a great cow, and a cow with future. I like young cows with future, and even though she's a 3-year-old, I think she's just going to continue to get better and better. And boy, that reserve intermediate, when you stand behind her, that's kind of what you dream for. A rear udder like that is high, wide, her legs track straight from behind, and just a beautiful cow. And she just shows more venation and silkiness to that rear udder attachment, and just a little bit more quality all the way through her frame. But that the honorable mention, again, like I said, in a cow, when you see her come at you, she can plow those other cows away from the feed bunk. She's got that wide muzzle, that big chest on her, and big power, but yet her rear udder spells milk, and she's got just great bloom to that mammary system. I think just an unbelievable junior show. Give them a round of applause. These girls did a great job.
Thank you, Judge Reed. Intermediate champion of our 2025 International Guernsey Junior Show is the winning senior 3-year-old entry 750 Donnybrook Ammo Stevie, owned by Brittany Taylor and Layla Schuler of New Glarus, Wisconsin. Reserve intermediate champion is the senior 2-year-old entry 728 RHG Villa Breezy Venus, owned by Allison Gartman of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. An honorable mention is the junior 3-year-old entry 738 Hygern View Drone Antigua, owned by Elena Dinderman of Orangeville, Illinois. Congratulations to all.